What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on why Ryan Suter should win the Norris Trophy. He's nominated for the league's best defenseman alongside Pittsburgh's Chris Letang and obviously Montreal's PK Subban. I almost said Malcolm Subban, Boston Bruins prospect, PK's brother, the goalie. But yeah, I think you look at all the numbers and it's great. Letang had a great points per game. Subban had a great offensive season too. So did Suter. Suter was third in the league in scoring. But when you look at what Suter did besides scoring, the primary role of a defenseman is to defend. Led the league in time on ice by 51 seconds. That's a shitload of minutes. 51 seconds more per game than anyone else. Still had, I think, almost on par with the career high with 32 points. Actually, last year he had 46. But, a shortened season, albeit, really, and he was the backbone of that blue line. He helped mold. Him and Jonas Brodin played great with each other all throughout the season. And I think he's been a part of the reason Brodin will be a stud for years to come. And like I said, I think it's a travesty Brodin's not a finalist for the Calder. But that is what it is. But you look at what Suter's done. Coming from Nashville where he's paired with Shea Weber for all those years, and then going to Minnesota where there ain't no Shea Weber, and establishing himself as one of the league's preeminent defensemen. He's always in the upper echelon, but really when he got out on his own in that blue line and became the de facto number one, it was like okay, and I think he excelled. He got off to a slow start this season, but has rebounded from it. His plus minus originally was awful, but he's a +2 now. Ended the season at +2. And, really just did what he had to do and was great doing it. He's going to be a big part of Team USA at the Olympics in February. And you look at the way the Predators have struggled without him. I think they would have struggled even with him on the lineup. Just between the injuries and some other things in Nashville, this just wasn't their year. But, you look at the disparity in record between Minnesota and Nashville, and, Suter's departure means a lot. I'm sure it factors in. Be naive to say otherwise. And you look at Weber, being inconsistent. Now, part of it was indirectly having to play more minutes, wear and tear on him, without a capable guy next to him. But, it's still wore on his numbers offensively. And, you can see how important of a piece Suter is, and that's something I didn't think I was going to say a year ago. I was under the impression that if Suter were to leave, Weber would still be, stay. I'm not knocking Weber at all. I still think he's the best defenseman in hockey. He just had a god awful year. Not even god awful. It's just not to the level he's accustomed to playing at. But Suter's really passed the test, and the former Wisconsin Badger has, in my opinion, earned the Norris Trophy. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on why Ryan Suter of the Minnesota Wild should win the Norris Trophy for the league's best defenseman. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.